Happy New Year! Hi, YouTube. I'm back. It's Coach Jessica, and I'm so excited for what this new year is going to bring. Today's topic is how to stay resolute in your resolution. New Year's resolutions have been in effect since before Jesus walked the earth, and they're not going anywhere. So if you don't have one, stop lying. Yes, you do. You people that want to invade the gym and steal the best treadmills, and you people that are nowhere to be seen from February 15th through December 30th, it's not fair. If you're going to do this, can you sit in the back? Can you take the beat up stair climber that nobody uses and work your way in? I'm just saying, let's get on track. You have to remember that every time that you break a promise to yourself, you chip away at whatever trust you have in your ability to see things through. If you say, I'm going to do something, and then you're finding yourself slowly moving away from that, but surely moving away from that, your idea about whether or not it's, number one, important to keep that promise to yourself, or your ability in your steadfastness is going to be compromised. So it is highly important that when you speak something, that you follow through. Making a promise to yourself is just like making a promise to your children. You don't want to break any promises to your children, even if that's a butt whooping. I don't even think it's enough to just make a plan for what you want to do, how you're going to change it. That's not even enough. I think that you have to come up with a list of things that are not justifiable reasons to not succeed. You need to come up with your list of excuses that you know that you give yourself. So let's say, for instance, you're at work, you have a horrible day. Well, you feel like, yes, she got on my nerves today. That means I get to go home and eat a piece of cake. Even on the flip side of that, so let's say you have an awesome eating day. Let's say you wake up, you eat your little banana, you do your exercise, you eat your little healthy choice meal at lunch, whatever you do. And then you get home and you're like, well, I was good all day. So, pass me the enchiladas. So you have to give yourself ahead of time ways out of the excuses that you talk yourself into. You know you better than anybody else. And I really believe that what gets us caught up is the things that we kind of don't want to talk about or don't want to address because we're trying to give ourselves that little leeway, that little extra room to jack up the plan. Okay. You need to set up responsible milestones for yourselves. You want to lose 30 pounds. A reasonable milestone or goal is not to lose 30 pounds in 15 days. Because at the end of that 15 days, you're going to be like, we all make mistakes. So one of my great tips, I think, is to chart your mistakes. I think that charting your mistakes helps because, if you are able to see kind of when this is occurring, why this is occurring, you may be able to troubleshoot some of those mistakes that you're making. Stay away from the all or nothing attitude. If you feel like, I ate a piece of pie this morning, so I'm going to start next week. Next week never comes. Tomorrow never comes. If you make a mistake at breakfast, lunch, dinner, or at any snack time, start over at that next eating session, be it a snack, be it a meal, be it even just drinking some water. Start over immediately. Do not wait until you go to bed and you're saying you're going to bed and you're saying that the next day is coming, because you will, number one, develop a defeatist attitude. And then that also, number two, gives you a way out of every single time you make a boo-boo. Now you're like, yes, I messed up my diet. Who wants to go to Golden Corral? Before you set any real personal goal, you need to, I think, check your esteem. So if you're not caring about the core of who you are or where you're going, the work that you have to do is not going to be worth doing. Before you make a New Year's resolution to lose weight or before you make a New Year's resolution to change something in your life or your career or whatever, you need to make sure that your first goal is to love yourself. Then any goal that you set after that will be so much more easy to achieve because you're worth it. Isn't that what they said in the L'Oreal commercials? All want to be like, what's her name? Jennifer Hudson on the Weight Watchers commercial. Oh, look at my body. I'm skinny now. I'm skinny. Okay, relationship wise, I think that we need to view individuals in our life like an elevator. Sometimes it's your stop and you need to get off. In the new year, it's a good idea for you to sit down, take an evaluation of who's in your life. If you cannot count them as an addition, well, it's their stop. Career. Like Nike says, just do it. You can't wait for anything or anyone except for God. Once you get the go ahead that it's time to pursue a dream, pursue a goal, you have to work at that thing. Time out for being afraid, people. That day is over. If you have something that you want to do, but you don't even know the first step, sit down with someone who has done it. Find yourself a mentor. Get with a life coach. This person should be able to set up some goals, create an outline, give you some milestones that are attainable, to get you moving in the right direction. So not knowing what the first step is not an excuse. I think parenting is a goal that we too often leave out of our New Year's resolution. It's not enough to make sure your kids aren't hungry and cold and look disheveled. I think that more of us need to make the goal to be more patient, to be more kind, to engage our children more, to talk to them more, to put down the phone. And after you watch this video and all of the other Coach Jessica Show episodes, turn off the computer and actually have a conversation with them where you're looking in their eyes. The only thing that matters to a child is that when they walk into the room, you light up. Allow yourself to become the reflection of love that you say that you have for them. Make sure you take time in this new year to connect with your kids. You can have everything that you want. Let me rephrase. You can have a lot of what you want, but you have to be willing to work for it. And so in this new year, make sure you're resolute in your resolution to be resoluteful. No, I'm just kidding. If nobody else loves you, if nobody else has told you that they care about you, Coach Jessica does. I do. And I hope that you know that I mean that. Take that with you. You're worth it. So get to work. Love y'all. I'll see you next time. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel, guys. This is good stuff. So pass it on to your friends, okay? Love you. See you next time. Smooches. Bye.